My name is William Stevenson, and I am a vitreoretinal surgeon living in beautiful Tucson, Arizona. It is currently 109 degrees Fahrenheit outside, but as they say, it's a dry heat, so it's really not so bad. Given the interesting times that we're living in, I've been asked to provide a brief video interview regarding my experience as a resident at the University of Arizona. First off, a little background about myself. I completed an internship in internal medicine at the University of Arizona in 2014. Following internship, I was an ophthalmology resident at the University of Arizona from 2014 to 2017. Following residency, I was a vitreoretinal surgery fellow at The Ohio State University from 2017 to 2019. I am extremely grateful for the time that I spent at the University of Arizona. In my opinion, the greatest strength of the residency program is the faculty. All of the faculty are committed to the success of the residents and the residency program. I feel lucky that I got to learn ophthalmology from some great people who provided me with a positive learning environment. Many of the faculty members that I train with are still practicing at the University of Arizona. And there have been some exciting new additions, such as Dr. Shu, the vitreoretinal surgeon. Following graduation, I felt totally prepared to practice as an independent comprehensive ophthalmologist. However, I instead chose to pursue a fellowship in vitreoretinal surgery. The University of Arizona has a great record of matching graduates in competitive fellowships. Regarding vitreoretinal surgery alone, I matched at The Ohio State University in 2017. The following year, a resident matched at the University of Texas Southwestern, and the following year, a resident matched at William Beaumont Hospital. I am convinced that if you train at the University of Arizona and you put your mind to it, you will be competitive for anything you want to do after graduation. After my fellowship, I could have literally gone anywhere to practice, but I decided to return to Tucson. During residency, I fell in love with Tucson and the Southwest in general. I love the people, I love the culture, I love the climate and the outdoors. My community exposure during residency allowed me to network in the community and ultimately helped me find my dream job in Tucson. Overall, I wouldn't have had my training go any other way. Best of luck in your match and your future career as an ophthalmologist.
So Dr. Carr is a senior resident. He's just about ready to graduate from the Banner University of Arizona Tucson campus program, and we're going to talk a little bit about his experience over the last 3 years with the residency program. Dr. Carr, what were some of the things that you enjoyed most about Tucson?
I think what I most enjoyed about Tucson was being outdoors. That was a big reason why I chose to come here. Besides all of the benefits of residency, the reason I chose this location is that when you're not working, you can get out and you can go hiking, you can go to the pool almost any time of the year. There's great running trails, great biking trails, really good landmarks nearby that you can go visit.
And what kind of things did you do in your spare time in the surrounding regions?
You know, my favorite thing to do in the surrounding regions has also been hiking for the most part. There's also a really good observatory at Kitt Peak. It's actually one of the best observatories in the country, and you can go there and do their night program and really see the sky like you never have before. Most of the surrounding region is considered a dark area where there's minimal light pollution, and you can get a good view of the sky like you really never have seen before. San Diego's not too far away, so we've taken a few trips to San Diego during my time here. A little bit of a drive, but the beaches there I'm so bad at this.
Did you go to a dog beach?
Yeah, you can go to the dog beach in San Diego. We took Bruce there, and he enjoyed that.
Dr. Carr has a large, comfortable bulldog. What were some of the things that you enjoyed most about the training, the residency training here at the University of Arizona?
Yeah, I think what I most enjoyed was the surgical training that we get. It was a big reason why I chose this program to begin with, and my goal has always been to go into comprehensive ophthalmology, which I'll be doing here in the next month or so. But just a really well-rounded surgical training. You get excellent cataract and glaucoma training. You get excellent retina and oculoplastic surgical training as well. And we have some really great cornea attendings too. So for me, I think it was a well-rounded surgical experience that has prepared me to go comfortably into private practice doing comprehensive ophthalmology.
Excellent. What are some other strengths that you thought were part of the University of Arizona training program?
You know, what I was initially drawn to were the people here. I think initially in my interview process, I had lists of all the things I valued in a training program, and I would rank each program I interviewed at. But ultimately, I ended up scrapping that list, and what I valued the most was that I got along with the people here. I felt comfortable with the residents, and I liked the area. That was what really drew me in.
Great. I know your group was very close, and you did a lot of recreational activities together. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, so your co-residents are going to make or break your residency, regardless of what the program's like. So I think that we do a good job of picking people that are going to get along with the faculty and their junior and senior residents. Easy to teach. And we, you know, as a class, we were all very close. We would get together often on weekends, weeknights, and we always felt comfortable bouncing ideas off of each other and texting each other if we had any grievances, which were few. But the camaraderie among my class was what made residency so much more tolerable.
Excellent. Could you speak towards the parent company Banner? Did you have, what was your experience with Banner?
Yeah, you know, we're in the hospital for consults and for call, and that's the Banner University Medical Center. Otherwise, Banner is the parent company that oversees our clinic, and you don't really notice from day to day, I guess. You know, Banner funds a lot of the residency activities that we do, and they oversee the hospital. But I would say on the clinic front, you really don't feel like you're under Banner's thumb all of the time. I probably shouldn't say that. I don't know.
And
I don't really
how did
know
you
the
find
answer.
the facilities, the hospital, the operating room, and the like at the Banner Hospital?
Yeah, the facilities are great. Banner's a brand new hospital. The ORs are new. I think they started using the hospital in early 2019, was it? But yeah, the brand new hospital. They do a good job of keeping our clinic up to date.
Great. That's really good.
I'm Jillian Wong. I'm a clinical assistant professor in general or comprehensive ophthalmology here at Banner University Medical Center. And I graduated from this program, the University of Arizona South Campus, in 2018. So one of the most enjoyable things about working at Banner is the people. I really enjoyed my colleagues, my co-residents. It's just a very friendly atmosphere, and I never feel pressured to do anything that I'm not interested in doing, and I always know that my colleagues are here to help. So that's my favorite thing. And really the patients are also super great to work with. They're super understanding. They're actually very appreciative, which definitely makes the experience as well. So after graduating in 2018, I did spend a little bit of time in private practice, about 8 to 12 months there, and then I actually decided to come back to the University of Arizona. And I really made that decision because I missed that learning atmosphere that we have here at the university. I actually missed grand rounds, and I missed talking to other doctors and other people of different levels in their training about patients, and it's something that I just didn't really find and didn't have in private practice. I think to succeed as a resident at the University of Arizona, you really have to be a self-motivated and driven person. And there are tons and tons of opportunities here. A lot of the residents have done PRK or LASIK. There's several opportunities to put in multifocal lenses and do like an LRI incision during cataract surgery. There's also opportunities to do research as well, but these do have to be sought after, and there's no problem doing it, but perhaps a more passive resident may not have those experiences. We have a good mix of residents who graduate and go on to fellowship, or they go into comprehensive practice. It's actually about 50-50, and I think that really shows that once you graduate from our program, you really have the freedom to choose whatever you'd like to do. You know, sometimes people feel obligated to do a fellowship because they didn't feel like they had enough training, but that definitely wasn't the case for me and a lot of my co-residents. I would say that Tucson is really a great place to live. There's really something to do for any type of person, any type of personality as well. There's a great food scene, there's a great cultural and art scene here as well. Of course, the outdoors, there's just plentiful things to do here in Tucson and in Arizona as well. It's also nice that you can drive to Las Vegas on a long weekend, or southern Utah, Phoenix, Sedona, San Diego. It's all within 1 day's drive, so that makes that really nice. So when I first moved here, it was definitely a hard transition just because I came from the Midwest and things were very green and lush, and I moved to the drab desert, but it really, really grows on you. I think the Southwest just has that type of charm. And now I found that when I graduated, I was really sad to leave, and I'm so glad that I made it back. And it's not just me saying that. A lot of my co-residents and other colleagues have said the same thing, that they were really sad to leave upon graduation. In terms of clinic and in the operating room, and we also get to see different settings as well. So we do a lot of rotations through the community practices. The residents spend a lot of time at the VA and also the university clinic. So that really helped give me an idea of what I wanted in my practice and how to grow my practice as well. I really do think that the residents get a very strong surgical foundation. I think that's one of the gems of the program. The last year, the residents spend at the VA exclusively, and they really start from the beginning with signing up the cataracts at their first preoperative visit. They do the cataract surgeries, and then they follow the patients throughout their postoperative period as well. And then as the PGY level increases, so does the level of autonomy. So again, the third year, you're completely at the VA, and you're really running your own clinic with supervision as needed.
My name is Lauren Imbernoni, and I'm a pediatric ophthalmologist here in Tucson, Arizona. I wanted to share with you a little bit about my experience as an ophthalmology resident at the University of Arizona. So I did my ophthalmology residency here in Arizona, then I went on to do a fellowship in pediatric ophthalmology at the University of Colorado, and now I am back in Tucson working at Arizona Eye Consultants. Overall, I really enjoyed my time here as a resident, and I felt like this residency program prepared me well for practice as well as for my fellowship in pediatric ophthalmology. Strengths of this program: first of all, the faculty here are very supportive and treat the residents very well. It's a welcoming and friendly environment. I felt like the attendings were very invested in training me and teaching me the skills that I will use for the rest of my career. And the program also provides exposure to both academic practice as well as private practice, which I found very helpful. So why I came back to Tucson: I wasn't expecting to stay here long term, but I came to love Tucson, and I'm so happy to be back here practicing in this community. Tucson is a beautiful place to live. There are mountains everywhere. The weather is perfect about 9 months out of the year, and it has a lot of character. So I just want to say thanks for considering the University of Arizona. Good luck to everyone, and I hope you all find a program that is a great fit for you. Thank you. Bye-bye.